Good evening, Leo. We're doing a reading called Your Place in the Universe. So let me say that obviously I don't pretend to be able to tell you what your place is fully. I think it'll be a glimpse into what it could be. And I think it's fair to say that it's multidimensional. You know, it could be a who, what, where, when, and why, a combination of all these things. It could evolve with time, right? So it's not something static. I felt it was important for me to say that instead of proclaiming that I could tell you where you should be and what you should be doing. So we're going to start with an oracle. There's three oracle decks on this table and one tarot deck. Two cards fell for you. Wow, I love this card. Sirius Star Blessings. It says yes, proceed, be seen, push through. And you have Stellar Gateway Activation, Infinite Potential Manifestation Vortex. That's some big, powerful energy here. For me, be seen along infinite potential is... I'm not sure how to put it. Of course, it's big energy and all that. Like that's the obvious thing to say, but let's keep drawing. It's like I'm getting an energy of, I'm hearing the words tag along. So I'm not sure what it means, besides you might have people tagging along with you, right? On your way somewhere, but it could be on your way to the top, having like people follow you, fans, supporters, paparazzi, because it says be seen. That's funny. Anyways, let me keep pulling. It's like another feeling I get is you're having a hard time getting unnoticed, right? Like you can't be incognito. You are having a hard time going under the radar, getting under the radar. Another two cards. That's interesting. These read, oh, you get another yes. Look, double yeses. You guess that's like crazy, like green light. It says the second one is play, have fun, celebrate, don't be too serious. You know what? Infinite potential and play, they're all like fifth house energy. And that's like really, you know, it points to like creativity, right? And that's really solar energy. And you're Leo. So I feel there's something there alongside, you know, getting the attention, but like both wanted and unwanted, or less solicited. I mean, I think you're enjoying it, but there are moments where you wish you didn't have it. And when you decide that you would prefer not to have it, the switch cannot be turned off. or not really. I'm going into the tarot now. Let's see what really comes out in terms of where your place is. First card out, King of Cups. Wow. I'm saying wow because it's a king. And you know, you're Leo, so like you're the king of the animal kingdom. Leos are also at the top of the food chain, right? You have Sirius, the brightest star in the sky. You have the energies, the solar energies. I mean, a big yes and play is such a solar energy. It's crazy. It's like, and being the King of Cups, you know, the King of Cups is all about the heart. And what is Leo? Leo rules the heart in the body. So it's like care, courage, conviction, creativity, curiosity. It's beautiful. It's so... like, it's really, really big. Like it's huge energy because it takes up all this space here. Like, of course, you're not sensing that, but I am. It's like there's an energy here of like being seen. And the yes card is like saying yes to that energy. Okay, some cards flipped. That's good. 4 cards. You get the Hangman. The 3 of Cups. The Queen of Swords. And this one is the Page of Wands in reverse. Well, you're celebrating. That's the yes energy alongside with the King of Cups. You're very welcoming, right? You're the kind of person that's shaking all kinds of hands. You're out and about. So in terms of your place in the universe, it's almost like telling you, you always have your place in the universe, but in the spotlight. In the spotlight of your own life, you're always sort of the person that radiates the most. And I want to make sure that it's not about attention. This is a different energy. This is truly magnetizing, because when you say yes, you're sending energy out that is asking, it's like asking for a trade, okay? Like a trade-off. But you're giving out, so there's a very fair exchange here. So the universe is making sure you will get it. And so wherever you are, you're always surrounded, always. And within that surrounding, you're sort of always the person that radiates the warmth, the light, the love. There's also an energy with you, with the hangman there. There's an energy of people want to hang out with you, like literally, because the hangman is really like beside the Three of Cups. People want to hang out with you, but they also want to stay in your company. They want to be in your company longer, maybe longer than you wish. And that's what I meant by there are moments when you wish you could turn the switch off when it comes to being seen and getting like, or being surrounded or around people, or always engaged, because as you radiate, you're always connecting, and at some point you need to recharge as well. And so people really stay in your company the longest. They also could overextend that to a degree. There's something interesting with your intellectual abilities here in this particular spread for whoever I'm addressing. The Leos that I'm talking to here have a very high, it's like very acute, I want to say, in French we say perspicace, like acuity, or just like very, you spot things, you know, like as much as you're being seen, you're a very good observer. So you see like minute things, you pick up on, like nothing goes like unnoticed for you as well, right? So you don't go unnoticed, but you also are able to, I guess it's a form of awareness, but there's something on the mental plane here. It has to do with your, of course, what you see, but how you process that, like reading between the lines, being able to, I'm hearing that you are able to project further out. So almost like anticipation. You're very discerning in a way, but it's not about, you know, sifting. It's not really like that. It's more about everything that you are able to detail, like almost like saying to you, let's say we're talking, you're still aware of everything that's going on, like here, and like you really, you have this ability to grasp a lot more things, and very small things that might go unnoticed for others. So it feels like a very analytical way of processing information, I feel. But it's particularly heightened. So I'm not sure how you use it in terms of what you do for a vocation, for how you feel that you belong, and where you're, you know, either aiming to be one day. I don't know if it's applicable to how you relate to people, like that discernment and that observant quality, being a great observer, creates something different in your relationships. And maybe that's why people want to stay in your company longer than sometimes necessary. They feel seen. And I really think that I think sometimes it's I'm gonna tell you, with the Page of Wands in reverse, I think that sometimes you are smart enough not to say everything that you see, right? So if you notice XYZ, you don't always, or you have the diplomacy to say certain things and not say other things. And that's your ability with the King of Cups to really attune yourself to others and really know how to relate properly, or with care, with genuine compassion, indulgence, tolerance, which is super cool because you are really made here in terms of your place in the universe. The Three of Cups is literally an energy of constantly I want to say, like, you know, you toast, okay? So it's like shaking hands or toasting your, you know, like hitting the glasses, right? Like, so celebrating others and acknowledging others, okay? So like that's super important. So you are the person that is always making sure that everybody gets what they need. And in that sense, you're the radiance, because you're the one that like really you show up for others, like truly show up. It's gorgeous energy. I'm not gonna try to tell you which job you're gonna have one day. This is not the type of reading that I'm doing. So I hope you can find something here that resonates. I guess overall it's about, you know, you have 2 yes cards on the table from the Oracle. So I think it's important to realize just how much you love life, and how that changes everything in terms of how you belong, how you relate, how others are attracted to you, gravitate towards you. And ultimately, it's up to you, I guess, to think about, once you know that you have this connection with a wider audience, or with a lot more people than most people, what do you do with that? How do you apply it? That's for you. It'll be different for every one of you, because you'll have different interests. So one last Oracle card here. Let me just go back to that word. Manifestation vortex. I want to say, before I move on to this Oracle, the way I'm seeing things is the energy of play is definitely on the Three of Cups, right? It's celebration. It's like how it's literal play. Even within like the context of a job, a trip, anything that you engage, anything that you do, there's always the element of fun, pleasure, joy. And I want to call that, because it's the energy of 3, I want to call that the vortex, right? It's the place where the energy is being sucked and swirled and activated, and moved. And I think you create that. When you move somewhere, your energy is the radiance, your energy is the one that people gravitate towards. They might even cling to you. That's what I was telling you about. They might extend their presence around you a little too much. Okay, let's get to that last card. Okay, it's in French. I'm going to translate. La famille, it's the family. I'm telling you, it's about people. It's the way you're being seen, like the yes card, the way people gravitate around you, to you. I'm telling you, there's no sun card here, but there's so much of a sun energy. So on this card, it says heredity, how do you say, the bloodline, if you want, soulmates, ancestors, family life, community, intimate relationships, and the whole humanity, in terms of the oneness, literally the oneness of all of, you know what I mean. It's the love. It's the King of Cups energy that I was describing about how much you care. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful, especially like in terms of community, and I feel that you really deal with a lot of people, or you will. And you even now, it like, think of yourself and your life. Like for you, it's like you're abundant in love, in sharing, and in energetic exchanges. Also based on, and I want to come back to that, like, I know it sounds foreign to this reading because it's such a heart energy, but there's something with your intellect. There's a particular way that you look at things and assess things and people, especially people, and your relationships, where you have always the correct, I want to say, approach, kindness. Like you're able to always, but you process it because you're always understanding who you're dealing with. So it's like saying you're a chameleon, but I don't think that you transform and forget yourself, or, you know, lose your boundaries. Nothing like that. It's just your ability to really adapt. I think that's super powerful here. Anyways, hopefully something resonated here for you. Please like the video, share if you want, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Good night.